What's up?
That's stupid. You don't want to start with
What up?
Hey guys. Hey guys. What's up, you guys?
Good evening.
I'm still like watching my phone, and now it's starting with my face. We're like 20 seconds or something behind. That's all right. That's all right.
What up, Adam?
Hey, check out Moon Boys is here. Hey, man. So, how's it going with Davin there? Can we get a hello? Can we can see you? I don't know if we can hear you. There he
Everything's
is.
great.
Ah, cool, man. Was a bit worried there. You're slightly further in the distance than what we're used to.
Yeah, I almost grabbed my binoculars, but it's just about good.
Is
You're
there a
almost going behind the horizon, man.
Yeah, exactly. He's going over the horizon.
is there a social disconnect?
Sorry?
Am I too many feet away from the camera?
Nah, I don't know, man. I think we can work with this.
There's a science to it.
What does it say on your wall? Fix the money, fix the world.
Indeed.
How nice is that? Actually, it's not too bad. It's nice to see the mural. Like the dude went through a lot of trouble to get it done.
He didn't realize how bad it was gonna be getting around to these hexagons.
Oh,
He did a great job, though.
So he had to struggle a bit.
He had his wife help him.
Yeah, that's something that I would probably make some kind of a stencil or something. I wouldn't start taping those to the wall. Oh, dude, it would take forever.
I think he did cardboard cutout. So there's only a few sizes. No,
right, everybody. Should I was thinking that maybe we should have some kind of an introduction. Everybody has an introduction. We're Hex Foodies. We talk about making the
guild.
Hex Guild. Fine. Fucking guild was my name. We talk about making the earth, like the physical place you're standing on, a bit better place when you're not ruining it.
Exactly.
We want to have the planet in a better condition than what it was when we found it, and there's all sorts of tools that we're gonna be able to use because there's nobody who's gonna stop us once this shit breaks out.
If you're going into spring, buy your trees. Buy your trees right now.
Sorry?
If you're going into spring, buy your trees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now's a good time to put in your orders. Over here, everything is still frozen solid, so I still have a few weeks.
Same.
But I heard you were planting quite a few last week. Did you get them all into the ground?
Yeah, 30 of them.
Nice.
Tell us about the hole. How big were the holes, man? They started to go shallower and shallower.
I did slack a little bit and go through the hole. But whenever I'd reach a stone right below the hole, then I would break that up.
Yeah. And the last 5 were like a foot deep. And
no, I did pretty good, but it was getting late.
Yeah.
So whenever the neighbor's dog is barking as you're chipping at rock at 11 o'clock at night, you're wondering your sanity.
And there's not a body that needs to go missing or anything. You just fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. You're just trying to get things in the ground.
Yeah. What do you reckon? 2-3 years?
Yeah, probably 3 years.
Yeah.
Sadly. And that's why I'm saying buy your trees immediately.
Yep.
Put them in the ground, get some experience.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the biggest thing is the hole has to be pretty deep. The way I planted my apple trees, I dug pretty deep holes for all of them. And then because there's a dude who has horses pretty close to me, I went over to his place, and wouldn't you know it, he didn't care at all when I took like a wheelbarrow fulls of horse shit. He was like, "I got plenty, man." So I at the bottom of the hole, I put in quite a bit of horse shit and then mixed it in with the soil that I already dug out of it, and then plopped the trees into that. So it's gonna be interesting this spring to see how it's how they're gonna. I think they're gonna take off like
Oh
nobody's
shit.
business. Yeah,
I'd run the horse shit.
you don't necessarily need a dead cat under every tree, but if you want to do it like Rax did, that's fine. Like I think the cat, let's just take it out of the plastic bag and it's gonna compost itself and yeah, it's gonna be, that would be interesting because you'd have apples who are in some part, there's some atoms from the dead cat and they're in your apple and you're eating your dead
Solid.
cat in a few years.
An apple called Dead Cat. Extra crisp.
What
Yeah.
a big horseshit apple.
Yeah, you don't want to think about, like, there's this thing. I don't know if you guys have ever thought about this, but because we're in a closed system where everything is constantly like moving from one state of being to another state of being, every time I remember reading this from somewhere, that every time you take a breath, you inhale a few atoms of Julius Caesar's last exhale when he was like, "Oh, you assholes!" And he exhaled like one plastic bag full of carbon dioxide. But because it's been so many thousands of years since that happened, that the bag of carbon dioxide has spread all over the world, and every breath you take, you inhale more carbon CO2 into your lungs than what there are bags of CO2 in the atmosphere. So every time you inhale a little bit of Julius Caesar's last breath. Every time you drink water, you drink a few atoms of the sweat from your dad's balls when he was making you with mommy. There you go.
I love it.
Outro.
Hey, Red Squirrel has a great name for a cider that I'm gonna be producing. Like, imagine dead cat cider, because I planted 15 apple trees. That's quite a few. So like, let's say 5 years from now, I'm gonna be like knee deep in apples if I don't come up with something. So I'm gonna start making dead cat cider, or maybe like a brandy. What Rax? What was the name of the dead cat? Can we make it into a brandy brand? That would be awesome. Dead cat brandy. We could have a
I
whole
should know the
family
name.
of products.
So what is our topic today, random Indian guy?
So
Layla.
Layla. That's a nice name for a brandy, I think.
yeah.
Or
Sorry,
maybe
I'm
something like
still
this.
I'm trying to recover from Finbear's jokes, but yeah, but
Oh man.
like, see, I had first of all, was that a
Yes,
duck?
Jay will
I
be here
heard?
in 20 minutes. You'll start your
Nice.
watch. 20 minutes.
Yeah,
What?
I heard some.
Miss
Anyways,
J is on her way.
Oh, okay, cool. I heard some duck quacking or something. What was that?
It's my text message
Yeah, I was like,
notification.
that's freaking awesome. I know we talk about like nature and farming and stuff, but I didn't know we have ducks somewhere.
So I got some stickers to show off. Go ahead. I don't know where these stickers came from. SJ knows.
Do you
But go
guys
ahead,
know
Dara.
that if like there's this you can make apple cider and that can be pretty strong depending on what kind of yeast you use. And well,
Wait,
not a big fan necessarily. Hex.com, what does it say underneath there? Fuck you all. Fuck all of y'all. Then I can take
Financial freedom.
that.
How many of those hexagons did he have to paint on the wall? Do you know?
Yeah, I bet he was like, dude, I should
I'll
have
count by
I
the
should
end of
have
this.
charged by the hexagon.
That guy's
Hey,
gonna
SJ.
dream that logo for days. Nice.
That's nice.
I like that one.
I had that sticker in my car when I was like in my 20s. Nice stickers, man. Where did you get them?
That's what I was saying. I don't even know. SJ gifted them to me.
Hey, SJ, you need to.
It's at numeral 3 and then written out 6 numeral 9 dot xyz. So 3 6
Oh,
9.
it's the guys who make the T-shirts and stuff.
Yes.
That's the web shop where you can buy SJ's shirt. You can buy Dutch Child's shirts. There's some other shirts as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, let the bands play. We had what else?
Schmeiris, yeah. Oh, that's like me.
cool.
Yeah.
A snowman on a tropical island.
Yeah. You can spot me. I'm the guy who's all burnt. The dude who has no skin.
Yeah, or emitting light.
Yeah, he's the one who
Schmeiers.
burns through in all the photos. It's just the glare.
Random Indian guy. What's our topic today?
So, first of all, I read about circling the wagons in one of Richard Hart's tweet because he was referring to some new crypto regulations that are coming out, and that the crypto community as a whole should band together and work in again, like, to, because once those regulations come out, everyone is going to be affected. But I didn't know the reference to what circling the wagon means. I had to Google it because it's a very uh, American term, and apparently it is used as protection against Indians, but a different kind of Indians.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah, not
like
these Indians. Those kinds of Indians.
the
Not the
the
dot ones, the bow arrow ones.
only I am allowed to make that joke. But no,
Oh,
just kidding,
okay.
man. You know how
Can I
it
joke
is,
about the
man.
Chinese?
How long has it been
Asians?
since? How long has it been since pioneers were in India?
Like,
I don't think they.
I think
I
it
think
should be
there's always been
around
somebody in India.
300 years, I guess. But I think it's it was first the Portuguese that came into India, Vasco da Gama. It was,
Was it
and
somewhere
after
like
that,
in Goa?
yeah, Goa.
It ruins everybody.
Uh,
That's what happened to Vasco as well. I bet he ate some of those apples and just spaced out over there. Like, oh man, I was in Goa before it was cool.
uh,
We're
it's
circling.
like, but for me, the like circling the wagon right now, it has like two connotations. First one is within the hex community, like because pulse chain is so close to launch, that we are seeing multiple attacks going on against hexicans. Like we have been having these problems like since day one. Like we have been attacked, but right now it's more like trying to protect the new onboards, which are many, and try to keep them away from shit coins and other shiny objects. Like we have seen so many, and
Mm,
each one is saying, "Oh, we are different." Like, so that was one thing. Like, please get your acts together and get together to fight this. The other one was regarding another regulation, which a wild SJ kind of reminded of me of, which is the right to repair, and which is slowly being taken away from us. Uh, and there are so many new regulations coming out, like uh, uh, like we cannot even change the battery of our cell phone now. That's the what you call the bare minimum I can think of, but it's getting worse now. It is
yeah.
moving to bigger products, mainly cars. And if you guys have read about it, there is like Ford has Ford or GM, I think it's the same company, but they have come up with patents so that will allow banks to lock your car if you miss on the monthly payments. Like, and Finber mentioned that Europe has already got, like, it is giving police a remote switch to stop your car when
Yeah,
uh,
if you
the,
try to run away, they're gonna need a way to turn off your
uh,
engine
That's
remotely.
insane.
it's
Absolutely
like
stupid.
a kill switch. And
It's
see, if
like
you
the
don't
European. It's like the European Union has a like a different class of people making up the stupidest rules that are gonna fuck everything up for everybody, and they're doing it without any political pressure. They don't pay any cost for being wrong because they're like government officials. They just have fucking tenure, so they nobody's ever gonna fire them. Doesn't matter how big the mistakes are that they make.
yeah. And but the thing is, see, I forgot the idiom, like if you concede an inch, they take a yard kind of thing. So if we don't resist right now, uh, these things are only going to get worse. And
Yeah,
yeah, like we should like uh, like that's the core of capitalism, like private property. Like you should at least be private property is a separate issue, but at least first there should be personal property. Like once you buy a car, you should be able to do whatever with it. Like it's your personal property. The
or if
uh,
you buy a telephone, you should be able to download any kind of operating system on the phone you bought. because it's yours.
We
So
think.
like for instance, there's like imagine buying an Apple and then making it run on Android. That should be like, I believe that should be something that we can do, but of course we can't.
What was I going to say?
Interesting.
So now I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, the new regulations, crypto miners, like it. I think I've already shared this on Twitter, and I think I already shared this book in the Hex Guild group. If you haven't joined, please join. The link is in the description, and you will be able to find it. It's called Science and Sanity, and it see with laws as well as like in general philosophy, or but more so with laws, that these wordings are very important, because yeah, it shows kind of levels of abstraction and how words can be twisted around. Now they can even call Bitcoin as a security, because it is kind of a dividend paid out to the users of ASIC miner companies. So basically, you buy, instead of buying shares in the company, you buy their ASIC miners, and they are paying you the dividend in.
Sure.
So
That
this kind
sounds
of
like it's a bit of a
bit of
far-fetched
bit,
idea. Sure.
it's a far-fetched idea. We know that, because I kind of made it like explained it out completely, but I think it was Gary Gensler in his own lectures on in MIT. That the series is available. He touches upon this point. So that's how things are made. So everybody is get confused and scared, and that's how they take away your freedoms, is what is going on. So
I I sent you a screen capture from Twitter, D Rush. I don't know. Can you share it on stream?
In the Telegram
wait,
chat, I
I will have
refreshed
to.
the link that you sent about the science and sanity. It's refreshed in the chat.
There it is.
Yeah, thanks for doing that.
Only 800 pages. I'll get right on it, man. That's gonna be a long weekend for me. Like speaking English is still way much faster for me than reading, since
Oh, yeah.
it's not any native language of mine. So it's a bit of a struggle every now and then. But I'm telling you guys, you should write English like we write Finnish. It would be so much easier. It would look ridiculous, but everybody could read it and they'd know how to pronounce it, and you wouldn't have any of the CK problems and what A before E and all that stuff. It's so much easier to spell shit in Finnish than it is in English.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but check this out.
okay.
Paul Krugman complains that he couldn't get his Venmo to move forward. And then he's like, oh, that's cool. After complaining on Twitter, it works again. And the dude underneath there is like, were you trying to pay for drugs or assassinations? Because right underneath the guys like cryptocurrencies are completely useless. Why would anybody need it other than for drugs or pay for a murder or some stupid shit like that? Maybe slowly he wakes up to realize that there's like other shit going on. The reason why your money doesn't go from one account to another account is because there's no money. They're broke. Like Bank of America has hundreds, if not thousands, of customers complaining every week that there's money missing from their checking accounts. For instance, like guys might have like a weekly or every other week they have a like an automated payment that goes from their sort of regular bank account to a savings account or like a checkings account or whatever, and it's supposed to be $1,000. And what people report happening is that $1,000 leaves their account, but only 600 comes to the other account. And then when you call, or none of the money appear on the other account. And then when you call to complain, they're like, yeah, it's gonna be like 6 to 10 days before it's somewhere in fucking limbo. And people of course complain. They're like, no, I'm gonna need the money right now. Is there a way that we can like expedite the process? And they're like, yeah, somebody's gonna call you. You'll hear from us within 6 to 8 days. Thank you, have a nice day. So like we're already seeing the the crumbling of the system. Pretty soon Hexicans are gonna be the only ones who are gonna be able to do uh, uh, border crossing payments in minutes. Everything else is gonna be fucked. We're really close to it. I can feel it in my plans, man.
Indeed. Feel it in my waters.
Yeah, which also reminded me of the other law, kind of not law, but new terms of services that have been changed on the Square app. I guess if you guys, I think it's more common in the US. Nobody uses it here, but they have like a refund policy. Like when the retailer uh, has a chargeback kind of thing, like they are going to deduct the cancellation fees from the amount that is paid out from the retailer. So the one who is going, so businesses are going to pay up for those expenses, and so
Hey, Brisology, are you on Telegram? You, of course you are, but I can't see you. I'm sending him. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it to Rags's chat and. All right. He doesn't want to join. Fine. Wouldn't like to
yeah.
have you here, anyways, man. Well, let me know if you want to come in. I have the thing here, but you're welcome to sit in the, sit in the wagon with the ladies if you don't want to join.
Uh,
SJ is there. Give her like
yeah.
make her a nice cup of coffee.
And
I'm
we will
not
probably
in the cutthroat room.
Yeah, and we'll probably continue the chat after this stream is over in the Telegram video chat itself. So if you want to join, we can have a word there later. Uh,
Yeah,
what was
yeah.
I saying? Yeah, I was talking about the Square app, and I don't know if you guys follow him, like Louis Rossmann.
You were talking about new
He's
terms,
the
and was it like user terms or something? Were you gonna say something about the discourse service? Because they're about to start recording everything that you spread on Discord, including like voice messages, anything you share on your screen. They're gonna record everything, so you can't talk about anything that you want to keep secret on Discord, because all of it is gonna be recorded.
Yeah, and Discord also does not have end-to-end encryption in the first place, so yeah,
Yeah, it's crap.
not very safe.
I hate it.
It's Telegram is a little better. It doesn't. It's that too doesn't have like end-to-end encryption, but like it's not like your messages are being tracked. Like, but for on the other hand, uh, WhatsApp is
Amazing, man. We're getting you with subtitles. This is amazing.
yeah, I changed the setting for YouTube in like
You
auto
did?
CC. Yeah, it's auto captioning. So that
That's freaking
yeah,
awesome, man. We
so you can.
should have had the good doctor with us since stream 1. Our production quality is up like 300% since Dr. D took over the thing. I'm not blaming you, Davin. I know I didn't do fuck all. So
No,
so
no, I was just randomly like seeing things, pressing all the buttons in YouTube Studios, and hey, this works. So it's kind of, the more you fuck around, the more you find out. But what uh, what I was saying was WhatsApp. It says it's end-to-end encrypted, but every time there is like we talk about a product on WhatsApp, immediately you get an advertisement for the product in
Yep.
your
yeah,
YouTube or on your Facebook. So
yeah. Even like I remember last summer I was sitting behind this factory next to a dude who was having a cigarette break, and I was there smoking, like as you do. Like, I want to keep you company. I'll light my own cigarette, and we were watching this big ass machine that had a like a street sweeper thing in front of it, like a tractor, and I was like, dude, that's old. That's like a 30-40-year-old machine. And we just had a few words about it, like a big street sweeping machine. And it took like, I had to watch ads for street sweeping machines for weeks on YouTube. Like weeks. Dude, I know you're buying one of these €500,000 machines. Yeah, we got this one, that one. Like, God damn it. I had my phone in my pocket. It wasn't on, when it was switched on, but it was like, dude, that is so weird. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I
okay.
noticed it censors all the curse words. FC UK, man.
Uh, so hey SJ, we
Hello,
can't hear you.
SJ. We can't hear nothing.
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey. What's up, friends? How are you?
Doing
All right.
good.
Excellent.
So what's the shirt? Can we put Davin on full screen again? Let's see the shirt. Is that one of those
Yeah,
Texas things?
model my shirt for me.
Is that
You
one of
can
those?
get this at
Meeting.
at Hex Days. This
There's
is
nothing on here? Oh.
this is day number. Let me read it. Day number 550 at hexdays.com.
What does that even mean?
What? Yeah.
So
I'm wearing it. I feel like I should know.
A guy created a website called hexdays.com, and it's meant to have a shirt design for every one of the first 5,555 days. So if you have like cool art, make sure to get it processed through Hex Days and on a t-shirt. And so call the day number, you know, like tie it to something that's emotionally satisfying.
Nice.
I think 550 was whenever Togosh created the Texas group and then had me join as the second person. So we started communicating one-on-one and started the Texas group. So then this is a shirt representing the logo.
Nice.
That is super cool, man.
Oops.
Yeah, not Texan token. Looks similar.
It looks similar.
Yeah, well, it's because of the
We still have the lines to grow.
thing. Yeah, but looks hot. That's very cool. I like it because of the white and the blue. It's almost like a Finnish flag.
We all know you're not talking about the shirt, Finbear. Come on.
Has that faded at all?
Oh, come on, man.
No, not at all. I
Okay.
don't think so.
Cool.
Not really.
Sweet. Like the pink. It was that color of pink.
Yeah,
from
the pink.
beginning.
No,
Okay.
definitely has not faded.
Sweet. So that's the light pink color.
Yeah, it's nice. I was not a pink person,
Very nice.
but I dig it. Very nice.
So do y'all want to do some trivia? How many, you want to guess how many, how about the people in the chat? How many hexagons, how many hex token logos do I have behind me? I counted it earlier.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
13. I say 13.
that your final?
1, 3. Yeah, it's my final answer. Can I don't even call my buddy.
56.
Come on, man. 56. Are you counting each one of the?
That'd be a headache.
Man.
36.
Nobody in the chat has any.
Let's give them a minute because they're about 20 seconds behind of the live experience.
369.
Hexanair is guessing
This is my guess,
22.
36.
Are we gonna have to give a prize
Yeah, what do we win?
for the winner?
No
I
one
can
wins
promise if you
anything.
win and if I see you face down in a ditch, I'll turn you over. Because we're friends.
I'll give you a ride. Out of here.
Bruce says 30.
All right, y'all ready for the answer?
Yeah.
It's 50.
Ooh, I was
So
close.
55
So did you-
was it? 56 is what
56.
Racing
Yeah.
said.
Oh, my 13 was way off.
Good job being close.
There's 26
Oh,
on
wait.
this side and 24
That's
on the other
right.
side.
Probably a hex on air is gonna lose his mind. That thought this would never
Red
happen.
went way too far. There's no way that there's that many.
But I got it finished
He
today.
already knew you were pulling this out. Sweet.
But
What's that?
Yes.
What is that?
I put the cards inside.
No, I didn't want to see me. I wanted to see him.
So
What are
these are
those
going
biscuits?
on the packaging tomorrow, and Hex on Air would get the first receipts of this one. And I'm working on the Hex Guild logo, just because it's pretty. So it's packaging up. So coming your way.
Hey, Von Coco's here. Dude. Everybody's over here now. What's this? We're over 10
I tweeted.
viewers. I'm calling it. This is fucking bull market.
I tweeted it.
10 whole users. Damn.
10 viewers. We're now at 11 viewers. This is bull market.
It's the top. Call him the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the top yet, but we're making waves, buddies. Making waves.
Yeah.
So who has the order for the crepes?
Right.
Or I forgot what you call those.
Order
the-
for the
What are the thin The thin wafers.
Oh, the stroop bubbles.
Oops.
What's
Snow
the order
bubble.
for? Like, how many is going where?
I'm having $3 to send to HOA.
Sweet.
Cool.
3 big boxes?
No,
With,
no,
like,
just
30
3
on
of
there?
those.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I
where do you
haven't-
get them?
get what?
The waffles.
I just
What's
buy
your
them.
waffle connection?
Yeah,
I
what's your
just buy
hookup,
them.
man?
I ordered them online. I tried a lot of them, but these ones are the best that I like. So maybe I could open one.
Share the stroop.
Yeah.
Hey, Prisology. Sometimes we've had 4 guys on screen and 3 viewers on the on the stream. So
So good.
like sometimes even the participants of the stream are not watching it. I think it's gonna be more interesting once everybody starts to work on their projects. Like we're very close to this to a situation where a lot of our friends are gonna be new owners of a lot of real estate, like land, and a lot of them won't have any idea what to do with it. So they're probably gonna first watch everything sort of overgrow, and then they're gonna come to the chat like, oh, okay, everything is fucked. We need to start
We need some help.
thinking about it. We need somebody to think about this.
How do I get cows?
Yeah. What are we gonna do with all the hay? And then we're like, dude, you need a few. You maybe need a horse and a cow and 50 sheep if you're touring, or
So real
100
quick,
sheep.
because I just saw HOA's comment. How do I get on this stroop waffle train? How does that happen? Choo choo, all aboard.
Yeah.
I will send a couple to Devin.
There you
So
go.
Yeah.
I'll make
And I
them
will
come your
steal
way.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. We're gonna need to.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
wait
need
for
to.
the new logo first. So and then I'll
Nice.
send them to Devin.
I'll be gone. I might be gone by then.
Well, you're a regular there. I thought you were in the neighborhood.
I am, but I'm leaving.
Aw.
Leaving.
Drop them an address.
Yeah, I'm leaving Texas for the foreseeable future. I'm going to be on the West Coast for a while.
If you DM me
Oh.
an address, I will send it to that address. Perfect.
So why are you leaving Texas? Is it too hot?
That is part of it, actually. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm very heat sensitive. I get heat sick really easy. And living in this bus now is kind of what my life looks like. So I don't want to have to run my AC all the time. And then I also grew up in Southern California. So I've lived in Austin for the last 15 years. And I just, I miss my family. I got a bunch of friends out there. It's been a minute. So it's time. Just feels like it's the right move for me right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why
Makes
not?
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it feels like it, like there's, and I'm thinking a few months ahead. I don't see too many reasons why not. If that feels like something you want to do or you need to do, there's not going to be many reasons for us to stay anywhere if we want to leave, guys.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like really hard.
Yeah.
That's
And,
why my ideas
and
for
in
property
fact,
has people coming and going.
in fact, I just saw this one video on YouTube. It was in Finnish by our defense ministry from the end of February, where they had a meeting, and there was this dude talking all casual about how we all know that it's only gonna be a few months before the war's gonna be here on our ground. And I was like, excuse me, what now? What the fuck? Few months to what? Our war with Russia? That's gonna be a quick one. Have you seen the fucking purple hairs in the streets, man? Those are the guys are gonna be defending us. There is gonna be like a quick 15-minute war, dudes.
Yeesh.
So I'm really looking forward to going somewhere like like Portugal doesn't sound half bad, man. When I change my name to something Swedish, and I'm fucking out of here.
I'm hoping to visit Portugal later this year. Actually, I've kind of
Everybody knows that I'm not interested in war if
Oh,
I tell
nice.
them my name is Håkan.
Yeah.
Hey,
I wouldn't mind
Brian,
Texas either.
I'm curious. I thought you were in the Midwest-ish. I'm going to be going straight from Texas to Cali. So I don't know if I'm going to be passing by you. But basically, the electrical is what I'm working on right now. And Briz, I definitely will, 100%. I'm going to be there for a minute. If you know Kool-Aid, Crypto Kool-Aid, I'm going to be probably in his area for a little bit. Good stuff.
Don't go into Kool-Aid's hot tub.
Oh, too late. I've been there. Been there, done that.
Oh man, you're gonna get
Once you
some
go in,
kind
you
of a
never get out.
fungal infection. I fucking bet, man.
The
You
brag.
sit with Kool-Aid for 15 minutes and you get a fungal infection on your toes for a year.
Oh, no.
Unless it's only his hot tub, but if it's like for everybody in the building, then forget it. That's like fucking sitting in diarrhea water. No thanks, man.
Gross.
Yeah, I know, gross.
Yep, and that's it. Lull in the conversation. Diarrhea water. There we go. Welcome to Hex Guild.
Oh, man. I keep dropping
Septic
my
tanks
hand
are
on
important.
it.
I actually just yesterday I cleaned out the gray water tank on the bus. That was kind of gross because I don't think the girl before me had done it. It was smelly. Like it's not. There's no black water because I don't have a. There's the toilet is a composting toilet, so I don't have to worry about a black water tank. But still, the gray water was just like there was like food particles left in there and shit like that.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it is like promoting Hex via Twitter Spaces. It's a dirty job, but somebody has to do it.
Right back.
That's kind of what I find those Twitter Spaces, like grey water tanks.
How big is your grey water tank?
Ooh, Finbear, I could not tell you, to be honest. I want to say it's like 30 to 50 gallons, something around that size.
So it takes quite some time for you to fill it up with like dishwater or something.
Yeah, and then the water tank, the actual water tank itself, y'all. I went to fill it up because basically I'll give you like a little Reader's Digest version of the saga of this bus. Picked up the bus, drove the bus from Ohio down to Texas. During that trip, I found out that there was a hydraulic fluid leak and an oil leak, and there's like not enough insulation between the engine and the cab, so it gets all smoky. It's really gross. Those things got fixed, and then I was like, okay, cool. I want to try actually moving into the bus, right? It's like I couldn't do that while it was still mechanically unsound. So this is like maybe 2 weeks, because I had gone on a trip, like in between this, I was gone for a few weeks. So now that I'm back at the bus a couple weeks ago, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me try moving into this bus in terms of getting it hooked up to shore power and getting it hooked up to city water. Because that's how the girl who had lived in it previously, that's how she was living in it. She had it all hooked up. She wasn't really doing it off grid, although the bus should be able to do that as well. So I go to hook these things up. I go to fill up my water tank, and the tank, I was filling it up, and I decided to go inside the bus to do something else. I'm inside the bus kind of like looking at the water system and things, and all of a sudden I hear thunk, like click, thunk. I was like, oh, yeah, that can't be good.
The water tank came off.
Back outside. The water tank it was basically being held by straps that were hooked onto a bar that was really shittily welded on.
See,
so the weld broke.
You don't let hippies build stuff, man. That's fucking hell, man. That's your biggest mistake there, man. Sometimes, some of them think that we had good vibes and everything was going really cool.
Something, you know? Because
Oh no.
Not again.
No, it's cutting off. Is D-Rush here? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
I can hear you guys.
This is the first time in the world. It's D-Rush, me, and Facing Reality, and somebody else is cutting off. Neener. There she is. We can't see you. Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's always like if you're buying a project car like that, it's always really risky.
Yeah.
Unless it's somebody who's really clever who built it, because it's shit like this happens, or the brakes are not working properly, or like somebody might be really into like making all the inside sort of the furniture and the stuff look really nice, but then the mechanics are
What
all
up,
fucked
Torin?
because they.
Hex siren.
Hey, Hex Siren. This is amazing. There's like 15 of us. This is.
It's a new record. I was going to do my rectum.
You need to get some rays on the plums, man. Oh man, yeah, they had computer problems already earlier.
yeah,
That's all right. That's all right. Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm sure we can wrap this up. We've got like 6 minutes to fill the hour. Do you guys have any good jokes you want to tell us?
I'm not really a joke guy.
I got one, but I like the channel, so I'm not telling you.
So we will continue those jokes in the Hex Guild Telegram video chat later.
Yeah.
Make sure to join.
It's been really fun, guys. So what we do is after the stream, everybody goes and gets a coffee, goes for a smoke or something, and then we meet up in the Hex Guild voice chat, and everybody gets to chip in. And often it's been more fun and interesting after the stream, which is not a big surprise if you really think about it, because there's more people, and some of you guys are really smart.
Yeah, I love it.
Because the best thing that we have is we have no sense of shame, so it's okay for us to come on like live streams. But all you other clever cats who have good ideas and stuff, you get to chip in when we're in the Telegram chat.
See, and the most important thing I forgot to highlight, it should have been done in the earlier or part of the stream, that we have a very good member in the Hex Guild. He goes by the pseudonym of EJ. He just received his certification for permaculture design from the Jeff Lawson Institute. So kudos to him. And so we have certified permaculture experts in the group. And so if you hopefully
and Davin, of course.
Yeah,
Davin as well.
So
Davin is all the time hanging out with the permaculture guys at
he is like, so we have more than one, what I'm going to say So we have I think there is a slight difference with the Permis and the Paul Wheaton guys and Jeff Lawton's school of things. So we try
it's very small, but it's clearly visible. It's like I remember watching Bill Mollison, some of his old stuff from like the mid-90s or something. And one thing that Bill Mollison is like the guy in permaculture. There was nothing before Bill Mollison wrote the books with the other Australian dude. And what he said back then was that permaculture in itself is so important that you don't have to, or you shouldn't inject your personal shit into it. So he said he doesn't give a fuck about people's religion or their political views, whether they believe in fairies or not, just as long as they keep it out of their permaculture teaching, because permaculture is separate from all this other political stuff. because everybody needs food. And yeah, we can solve a lot of the world's problems just in our backyard if we all get to it.
So true.
And also it's always being like trying out new stuff. Like if the science is settled is not a thing. That's the kind of the
Yeah.
premise of science. You should have to try out new stuff and make observations and implement it. So yeah.
I fixed
Yeah,
it. I did it all by myself.
Use
Nice.
systems that
Let's
work.
go.
Ma'am, did you try turning it off and on again?
It did that part by itself.
Perfect.
Did you try turning it off and turning it back on again?
I actually used to do tech support for Blizzard Entertainment.
Really?
That was back in the day.
Yeah, Bill's
Try
not a
unplugging it
Schmiede
and
believer.
plugging it in again.
That's for damn
Yeah.
sure, man. Oh my god, the dude was he was brutal. He said that he makes lifelong enemies every time he has one of those courses.
So nice to see everyone. Mango Junkie, Biso, Torin.
Yeah,
Paul
this is really cool to see all you guys here. Please join the Hex Guild. We're only a few members short from getting to 300 members, which would mean that we could have different subjects within the group, which would be really cool because D-Rush wants to try it out. I'm not against it. We've all seen the stuff he can do. Like we got subtitles and we got everything here now. So come on, guys. Come on, guys. Subscribe. It's free. While
Berkey.
it's free.
Nice.
What's that, man?
It's a
It's a
Berkey.
filter, water filter. Yeah,
The best. It's
Can't
the
do
best.
without my Berkey. Hell yeah.
Yeah. All the smartest people that I've ever known have a Berkey.
I prefer distilled, but distilled water takes too long, and it's costing a lot of energy. I could do reverse osmosis.
All the filters.
Even with the fluoride filters on it. Perfect. Hell yeah.
Heck
Yeah, you want to get the fluoride out of your water. That's like the
I think they're
stupidest
called
thing.
PF4s.
Okay.
And then the top ones are charcoal instead of the ceramic that it comes with.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the last time I used this thing. That's what I was talking about
I
by
forgot.
needing a replacement.
Yeah.
But besides
I'm sure I
that,
can find that.
it's the same casing. If it is that you run up against like having to replace everything, well, at least the casing's there.
Yeah, you can order the filters online. I think they're I pay about $80 or $90 for a set of 2.
Sounds about right. Be sure to research how to make your own.
I don't think
I would-
they remove.
Go on.
Yeah, I don't think they remove fluoride. You have to, I think, use
These are the fluoride filters.
chemical
The
methods.
white ones. Yeah.
Do you think you could is fluoride like a liquid or is it like a powder?
It's actually a byproduct out of the mining of, I believe, aluminum. And it's a byproduct that is a toxic waste that is so abundant that they need to figure something out to get rid of it. And now they're getting paid to poison you.
Yeah. It was cool. In the States, you had some counties where there was no fluoride for like ever and ever. And you could see the graph of like new cancer cases. And then once fluoride started to be added and we're like,
Yep.
started to go up and to the right forever.
Yeah. Even
And so like tens of thousands of excess cancer cases so that kids don't have bad teeth when they're lazy at brushing their teeth.
And it actually does the opposite. It breaks down your teeth. It breaks down your bones. It's funny that if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
take
but
breast cancer,
you don't get the tooth decay the same way
well,
as
that's
without
what they
fluoride.
yeah,
So
that's
it's
what they
sort of,
say.
yeah, but it sort of looks like you're helping,
Yeah.
but you're rotting yourself on the inside.
I don't know what the guy's name was, but it was somewhere in the 80s, and a guy did a complete experiment with the control group and the one with fluoride for over many decades. You could literally see how the bones decayed after the fluoride. So it does
Yeah.
literally the opposite of what they claim it should be doing. That's funny.
Yeah, I've stopped
So
using fluoride in my toothpaste.
Yeah.
I think like 6 months ago or something, and I noticed that you get less of the shit on your teeth, like
Mhm.
that's really stuck there.
Yeah, and
Whatever
also
it's called.
during
Plaque.
the brushing, you don't get as much saliva. If you have a toothpaste and your mouth is creating a lot of saliva, it means it's not good because it's trying to flush it away. There's a reason why your gum is making so much saliva. So as soon as you get it, you know, no, this is not good because it's trying
Yeah,
to flush it.
yeah, get it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And over here, like the instructions they give to kids is once you brush your teeth, just spit it out and don't rinse your mouth with water. And I was like, dude, no. No, it's exactly the other way around. You absolutely rinse your mouth and spit that shit out and never ever swallow a drop of
Why do
it.
you think it's a 2-minute brush? Because it needs time to get soaked into your gums. It needs the time to actually soak in because you could
Yeah,
literally brush your teeth in 30 seconds. There's not really a difference between 30 seconds or 2 minutes. But they want you to
yeah,
have it for 2 minutes for as long as they can because it needs to be
yeah,
absorbed by
because
your
it
saliva.
absorbs it, yeah,
Yeah.
through the gums. Yeah,
It's an upside down world.
yeah.
Lately, I've been using a mouth tincture of some sort. It's been really fun.
Like in
Yeah, it's
place
gonna
of
be.
toothpaste?
No, not in place of toothpaste, just additive. Like keep it near my computer whenever I'm bored and looking around or searching for ideas and sitting still, then I'll just implement whatever. That's one of the things that I've done.
How do you guys feel about oil pulling?
Oh, so like
Sorry, what?
keeping coconut oil in your shower and swishing it in while you're in the shower, basically, right?
Yeah.
Oil pulling.
How does it
So
work?
you're
Or
pulling,
is it
Plain.
effective? Does it feel like your teeth are clean?
I haven't done it on a
Like regular.
regimatory,
Same.
yeah.
I've done it a few times, but I've never like stuck with it. So I
Hmm.
was curious if you all had heard of that or had any
Yeah, I had
experience.
this hippie friend back when I was in my 20s, and like he was explaining that he does this Indian thing that the fucking yogis did, where he goes through his teeth with his tongue. And he cleans his teeth with his tongue, so he doesn't need to brush his teeth. But oh my god, that looked like fucking December's lottery numbers spread all over the place, man. Dude had like such like it took like a year for him to rot his face off. Disgusting teeth.
Ugh.
So you gotta like do something other than just lick your teeth for cleanliness.
What about?
Also, like just dropping sugar and most of the flour and stuff
Yes.
from your diet really helps
Processed
with your
food.
teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. True.
Yeah. Hey, should we
yeah,
wrap it up and maybe meet up at the Hex Guild? What do you guys say?
It sounds
yeah,
like fun.
sounds like a. See the other. I had a small joke regarding like we have been using this intro and outro for a while. this is a joke, no offense to anybody, but I was going to get some intro done, I had saved up some money for it, but I spent it on a different kind of customized video. So sorry guys, I can't. So
Disappoint.
till
I
then,
think
yeah,
next week was
till
just the
then,
three of us.
I think
so
we're gonna really have to
sorry.
we're gonna have to lean on Markable really hard and guilt him into making us some really cool intro. He already
saw
did
one
one
of
for
Hopefully he
Axis.
will.
Yeah.
So hopefully till then, guys, you have to be content with this outro. So goodbye. Join us in Telegram chat.
See you guys next week.